Hey friends and neighbors, Dan Cavallari, slow guy on the fast ride, here with another episode of Lemme See That, in which I give you the details on a product and you tell me whether you want me to review it by giving me a thumbs up below. Anything that gets 50 or more thumbs ups gets a full independent review here on Slow Guy on the Fast Ride. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you're interested. Today, I've got 4 products from Effetto Mariposa. If you're not familiar with that brand, it is a Swiss brand in an Italian-speaking section of Switzerland. And they make a whole array of products tailored to cleaning, lubing, and otherwise maintaining your bicycle. And these 4 are unique because these are fully biodegradable products with a lot of natural ingredients. It's pretty neat. So let's really quickly walk through each one, and then I'll dive into some details for each one as well. But let's start with just basics, pricing, and what they are. So first up, Alpine Extra. Now, Alpine Extra is a chain and disc brake cleaner. Yeah, I know, that makes me nervous too. But it's pine oil based and it's biodegradable, and Effetto Mariposa says that you can use it on your chain or your disc brakes. I'm a little leery to use anything on disc brakes because you contaminate those rotors, you're going to contaminate your pads, you're going to lose all your braking power, and you're going to have to replace your pads and rotors probably, or at least give the rotor a good cleaning. But Effetto Mariposa says this is safe for your rotors, which means that it probably dries a lot like rubbing alcohol would. So I'm nervous about that one. I'm going to give it a go. This one will cost you $22. Now, a note about the biodegradable part of this. Now, if you clean your chain with this and your lube was not biodegradable, remember that whatever sloughs off is not going to be biodegradable. Just this will be. So just be aware of that. Up next, we've got Alpine Light. Now, unlike the Alpine Extra, which is pine oil based, the Alpine Light is pine scented. Now, this is a bike cleaner. So this is what you would spray on your frame to buff it and get all the sweat and gross stuff off. This bottle will cost you $19, and it is biodegradable just like the Alpine Extra. And one of the things that's neat about this is that Effetto Mariposa says it's safe to use on e-bikes because you don't have to rinse it off. You can just use a rag, wipe it down. So it won't get into the electronics, anything like that. Next, we have the vegetalex sealant. I've messed this name up so many times, it's tough to say, but it is a cool product because this sealant does exactly what you think it does. It goes in your tires to seal your tires when you're setting them up tubeless. This little bottle here will cost you $18. What's unique about this is that any sealant is going to use some sort of coagulant to sort of clog up a hole when you get a puncture in your tire. Usually that coagulant is some sort of synthetic material, but Effetto Mariposa uses finely ground up olive stones and cellulose fibers, so it's completely natural. So you're not going to get any of the latex or anything like that you see in a lot of products like this. Does it work as well as other latex-based or other types of sealants? I don't know yet. Hopefully I can review it if you give me those thumbs up. Now, this also has a very long advertised sealing life of 6 months. So that's a pretty big promise. So again, I'd love to dump this in some tires, see how it performs. Last up in the lineup is the Flower Power Wax Lube. It's going to cost you $16, and it does exactly what it promises. It lubes your chain. It is a wax-based lubricant, and there's a high wax content in here. What's neat about this is that it's made from sunflower seeds. So again, natural product, should be biodegradable. Effetto Mariposa also lists on their website a lot of things that are not in here, and I'm going to read it off the website so I get them all. It does not contain PTFE, sulfides, graphene, or other chemicals harmful to the environment. So the whole gist of this is, of course, following the trend of environmental friendliness, which I love. I think it's great. The question is, do they work? As well as some of the more synthetic-based stuff that's not biodegradable. It's awesome that it's environmentally friendly, but if it doesn't work, it kind of defeats the point, right? So that's what my testing will really focus on. I've got a lot of dirty bikes, I even got dirty motorcycles, so I am set up wonderfully to test out these 2 products. And I'm always setting up tubeless tires, so this will be a great one. I'm really curious to see if finely ground olive stones and cellulose fibers can really coagulate in the puncture and stay there long enough to ensure that I don't end up with a flat tire. So that's the basic rundown of Effetto Mariposa's 4 biodegradable products here. Whether I test them is entirely up to you. Go down below, Give a thumbs up. Anything that gets 50 thumbs ups gets a fully independent review right here on Slow Guy on the Fast Ride. Be sure to go to slowguyonthefastride.com, sign up for the newsletter, check out all the other great Let Me See That videos and reviews, and of course, follow me on social media at SlowGuyFastRide on Twitter, that's where you usually find me if you have questions, and on Instagram at SlowGuyOnTheFastRide. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.